love it, better last. Heaven knows it's high time. I've been waiting on my own too long. And when you hold me like you do, it feels so right. Oh, now I start to forget how my heart gets torn when that hurt gets thrown. Feeling like you can't go on. Turning circles on time again, cut like a knife. Oh, now if you love me, I got to know for sure. 'Cause it takes something more this time than sweet, sweet lies. Oh, now before I open up my arms and fall, losing all control, every dream inside my soul. When you kiss me on that midnight street, sweep me off my feet, singing, ain't this life so sweet? This year's love it better last. This year's love it better last. 'Cause who's to worry if our hearts get torn when that hurt gets thrown? Don't you know this life goes on? Won't you?
Me out from inside. I am ready, I am ready, I am ready, I am to feast on tongue-tied.
You may be seated. On behalf of David and Kim Lawler and Paula Bain, we welcome you to this ceremony today. It's a very joyous celebration as we join these two together. And David and Kim and Miss Paula are glad everyone's here. If there's anyone here that has just cause why these two should not be married, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. You know, guys, the first miracle that Jesus ever performed was at a wedding. And it's a miracle that Daniel's getting Kaylee, but anyway, that's another story. But, you know, this is another miracle as far as I'm concerned. But who gives this woman today to be married to this man? Her mother. The care and support and nurture that you guys gave Daniel, and the care and support and nurture that you guys gave Kaylee, it's more important now than ever before that you two, y'all continue to support and nurture these two as they grow together. Paula, you're not losing a son, but rather gaining a daughter when you're gaining Kaylee. I want to ask you a question. I want you to answer I will, if you will, okay? Do you promise to love, encourage Kaylee, and as you would your own, and treat her as she is your own?
I already have and I always will.
Okay. David and Kim, you're not losing Kaylee. You're gaining Daniel. Do y'all promise to nurture Daniel? I understand, but do you promise to nurture Daniel and treat him as your own? If you will, say I will.
We will.
Okay, guys. Today we've come together to witness this, and this is the part that I'm going to ad-lib a little bit because last night at the rehearsal dinner, it was pretty neat. You know, they were best friends for good friends for 3 years, and then started dating and dated for 6 years, and it was in Destin on a balcony that Kaylee told me, says, you know, Mr. Kevin, that's when I fell in love with Daniel, was in Destin on a balcony. And Daniel, you know, trying to be the big romantic, you know, he waits and goes to Cabo and does it all out on the beach, you know, and then invites the family and then drops down on his knees. So Daniel, that was good, but let me share a couple of things with you. Last night when Jessica said that she knew that this was God's will that y'all be together, man, I've heard that from everybody that knows y'all. And you know what? God's will is going to be that you two be together. And then Todd, it was real important what Todd said. You need to get those Carhartt gloves, that hard hat, that lantern ready, because, you know, you're going to be broke, brother. I'm just telling you. So just be ready for that. And then I guess the thing that touched me the most, because I'm real close to the Lawler family, was when your little brother said y'all were an example for him and how two people are to love one another. That to me, guys, just like, man, that's wow. So, you know, just know that you have all this love and everything going with you. And romance is fun, but true love can be hard work. Y'all realize that, okay? Ephesians 5:31 says this, for this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. Today, you are becoming one flesh. I'm excited. I was honored when you guys asked. A good marriage is not created, okay? It's not. A marriage is the little things or the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once every day. It's standing together to face the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude towards each other. Sometimes that's hard, Daniel, Kaylee. It is, it's hard. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other the atmosphere in which each of you can grow. And you know, you're not only marrying the right person, but you got to be the right partner too. And I think God has put the right two people together. So if you would, y'all ready for this? You sure? Okay, here we go. Speak up. The mic's in my lapel here, okay? That's right. Daniel, repeat after me. I, Daniel Richard Bullard II, take you, Kaylee Lawler,
I, Daniel Richard Bullard II, take you, Kaylee Lawler,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
from
this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better and for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer and for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
for sickness and for death,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
excluding all others,
excluding all others,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we live forever.
With God as my witness,
With God as my witness,
I give you this pledge.
I give you this pledge.
Kaylee, repeat after me. I, Kaylee Marie Lawler,
I, Kaylee Marie Lawler,
take you, Daniel Richard Bullard II,
take you, Daniel Richard Bullard II,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and hold,
from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
for sickness and health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
excluding all others,
excluding all others,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
With God as my witness, I give you my pledge. With God as my witness, I give you my pledge.
With God as my witness, I give you my pledge.
Okay, Daniel, do you take Kaylee to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only to her forevermore?
Always.
Kaylee, do you take Daniel to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Yes, sir. Or I do.
That's a good upbringing right there.
Yeah, good word.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, and holding only true to him forevermore?
I do.
Okay. You got the rings? Okay, Daniel, get the ring. I need
What do I do?
the guys, they have taken and chose to seal their vows with a ring. And everybody that's been to a wedding knows that the ring forms a perfect circle. And it doesn't have an ending and it doesn't have an end. So that's what this marriage is. There's no, once you all put these rings on, there is no end. I use it with my daughter's circles of how much I love her, but anyway, you know, circles, no ends, no beginnings, okay? The gold it's made out of is the purity that's to be kept in this in this marriage, okay? Let us now exchange ring. Daniel, you got it?
I got it.
All right. Kaylee, get your hand out. There we go. Put it on her ring finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I will honor you.
I will honor you.
Kaylee,
Hey.
you got Daniel's? Okay, here we go. Kaylee, you also have the privilege of placing this on Daniel's finger, so repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
and with all that I am
with all that I am
and then all that I have,
and all that I have.
I will honor you.
I will honor you.
Guys, first and foremost, you've got to be the center of this marriage. If God's not the center of this marriage, guys, it's not going to work. So y'all need to make sure you stay straight with your Christian relationship. Keep God in the center of your house and of your relationship, okay? All right, and I trust to know that your hearts, you truly want what's best for each other. Am I correct? Daniel, you want what's best for Kaylee, and Kaylee, you want what's best for Daniel. Now, we'll take faith and go forward without knowing exactly what the future brings for you, right? I mean, guys, the future can be tough. Ask your dad or your mom and me. Futures can be tough. So, guys, let's just know that God has got to be the center. And I can't emphasize that enough. That you guys have got to make sure you stay focused, stay grounded, stay in church, and keep God as the center of your marriage. Okay? So now, you ready for this? By the power vested in me by the state of Louisiana, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of introducing to you for the first time Mr. and Miss Daniel Bullard.